Hello everyone and welcome! You're here with me, Jen the Taxidermy Witch. I've gotten dressed up for you today, literally in a dress. Otis is with us. I put down his bed so that he might come over and sit. Good boy, lay down. But he was over exploring the Fae altar, so let's just take a little minute. Yay, good boy! I'm so happy he's here with us. I look at him every day and I'm like, I cannot believe that you've come back to me. I honestly can't believe that this little lad has come back to me. He's such a great, great blessing in my life. And I think it's a really good thing to get the thing that you love most taken away for a little bit. That way you understand how much you appreciate it. So that's definitely something that Otis and I have in common. Hey Debbie, hey Sue Ann Delk, so good to see you. Yes, amazing, what a blessing. And we are waiting for Gabby to come on. As soon as Gabby comes on, then we can start the live stream. Good boy. Stay right there. Now everybody can see you. Okay. So we're waiting for Gabby to come on. She sent me a package. I'm really excited to open it. Gabby, when you get here, say hello. In the meantime, I thought we could do another Mad Libs. Did any of you see the Mad Lib? Oh, Gabby's here. Okay. Well, let's open the package and then do Mad Libs, okay? Because I did one this morning, but I didn't have a ton of people show up because I didn't go on at normal time this morning. I went on right when I woke up, which is like not the normal time I go on. Let's just say that. Okay, so let me fill up my smoker. Everybody say hello to everybody else. I know, I can't wait to open them either. I haven't opened them yet, but I did. I put on a dress so that I could look really nice when I wore them. You sent me a little preview of what they look like. They're black and white. That's pretty much the gist of what I know. And Effie, let's flip you guys around. Effie, my cougar, right up here, okay, told me that these are magic socks. Like, they're literally going to be magical socks for me. So I've been really quite excited to have the socks come into my life. And again, Gabby told me, Effie says hello to you back, sweetie. She loves being adored. She loves being adored, but I had to keep her up there because Otis adores her in a different way than we adore her, and he likes to, well, he can't help himself all the time. So, and I need to protect her. So, she's up on that shelf up on top of the wardrobe. Tomorrow is moving day for me, like the furniture moving day. So, it's going to be complete hell. I will come on at least once, whether it be the morning and we do Mad Libs, or whether it be later in the evening and I tell you how atrocious the day was. Or in between, when we just say hello at Jekshai Farms, you know. The days are dwindling down until Alex leaves, and that's really putting some pressure on my heart. So, yeah, Otis, behave. I know, he's such a good boy. Otis! I can't get him in the shot unless I push you guys further back. There we go. There's Otis. And you can see my little Nintendo 64 case back there with the princess on it. And thanks, Leah. Alright, so Gabby, let's open these socks. Hello, Thomas! So good to see you. Thanks for those comics. I'm really excited about those comics. I'm getting those on a mannequin really soon. And I hope you're not mad that I cut him up, you know? Everybody in my life's like, I gave you that book, it was like $40, and you cut it up and you made it into wallpaper. I'm like, yeah, but when it's on the wall, I get to see it all day long every day. And when it's on the shelf, I only open it up like 4 times a year. Don't you want me to see it all the time? You know, what are you gonna do? Come back here! He likes to look out the window over there. Now we can just get our good shot. Alright. Sorry, bud. It's been over a week since he's been up here, and we're doing good, but he lays at the window like all the time. He wants to be outside really bad. That's right. Otis says bye, peeps. All right, let's open these beautiful socks. Now, oops, sorry. We're not going to get into them with just any scissors. We're going to use our magic scissors. These are one of my favorite pairs of Fiskars. Okay, Fiskars isn't just another word for scissors. It's like a brand of scissors. Because they're magic scissors. But I'm only going to cut them at the very top because these are knitted socks. I don't want to screw them up. I just need to get my finger in. Yeah, you have 2 Fiskars and kids steal them? Yeah, I know, right? So awesome touching them. The energy is absolutely divine and amazing. I'm going to take just a minute to read this note just to myself. I'll hold up the socks. And I have to tell you, Gabby, that if they didn't have drawstrings, I was going to put them in myself because I know how to weave in ribbons for drawstrings. These are gorgeous, and they go really well with what I'm wearing. I'm really excited to put them on for you guys. Let me read this note super quickly. It's her grandmother that knitted them, not her mother. And that's right. I think that Gabby told us that she has 3 generations of folks that watch Taxidermy Witch. Her mother, and her grandmother. Which is, like, the coolest thing ever, really. You know, that's my dream. Well, I definitely like them. Thank you so much. I read really slow, by the way, because my brain doesn't work like everybody else, so I have to, like, really take it in. It's not that I can't understand your writing, it's just I'm taking it in. I'm glad you found my channel, too. You're such a beautiful light to the channel, Gabby. Thank you. Yeah. So she says, I wanted to send you more gifts, but I figured I'd wait for Yule. She can't wait for her self-love deck. Well, all those things are really precious to me that you said. I love all the symbols all over the writing. And also, this is really cool because I keep these notes forever on the in case. And so her handwriting is all over the front of the envelope too. On the in case, I need your hand. Well, I read these over and over just to, like, cheer myself up. And make me remember, like, that there's people out there who dearly love me and the channel and what I'm about, even though I'm going through some, like, kind of hard times, right? But at the same time, I keep the writing from the outside of the envelope for if you guys need me to do a working for you. And having your personal handwriting is such an addition to any working. So remember, down below I have Patreon if you want to support the channel. I have Etsy if you want me to do a working for you. Again, if I have your handwriting, all the more better. All the more better. And I want to try on these socks. So I'm going to do that right over here. We're just going to turn the camera real quick. Over to the window. Excuse me. And I'm really excited. They're such beautiful socks. Look at these socks. Look at every stitch. When we talk about magic, not magic is one of the most brilliant, intentive magics that there is because you are putting so much of your personal energy, your mental energy, your strength from your hands, the most beautiful creators. And in my opinion, your hands are your most beautiful creators. They get out your mind's thoughts, right? If you don't have it for your hands or your mouth, how do you get out your mind's thoughts? Look at a horse. Look at a cow. That's one way to see. They get it out through absolute, just brilliant love through the eyes. But I'm really excited to try these on. So here we go. So when I hold them up, they're a little bit different. And as I read in the note, one of them has a circle and one of them does not. And so then at the top we have a tie which keeps them up at the thigh, which is the perfect mechanism. So let's see how we get in them. They're so perfect. They look really good. Let me try and get a better picture. Suck it to me. See how cool they are? Maybe if I stand on my bed. They're really quite something. And then you can just do the little lace over here, which is gone in through the weave of that. And that keeps them up. And this is so funny because that's what I was going to do myself, was if they didn't have their own, I was going to make mine of ribbon. And if you guys want to add some color to the sock, you can just make a little ribbon that goes through there, which would be amazing. And you could match them to any outfit. These are great! They are definitely magic socks. I knew it. Probably, well, I'm not sure because I don't know how much time everybody puts into the gifts they give me, but I'm guessing that this is probably one of the most time-consumed gifts I've gotten. And so to Gabby's grandma, whose name is not in the note. Gabby, what's your grandma's name and what's your mom's name? Because I want to personally thank them for these amazing gifts and the viewing and everything else. Okay, now when I stretch them up, they look really cool because they look like spider webs. Yeah, these are rock and roll, and they're so old school, new school. I just really love it. And there's so much texture to the sock. Let's see if we can get a little bit more detail. See the texture to the sock? It's everything to me, and also it looks like you have a little anklet, and most of the time I go shoeless, so that's kind of a big deal. So let me sit down and read what y'all have been saying while I've been modeling these magic socks. They're absolutely magic socks. Otis, you're missing out. Where are you, buddy? Okay. Gabby, I can't thank you enough. Like these magic socks are everything to me right now. So I don't know if a lot of you know, because I probably haven't said it a ton. Tess Moore, aren't they magic socks? I haven't said it a ton, but I do a lot of my laundry like by hand wash. I don't have one of those old school grates, but I've made one for myself. And so can you ask your nan how I wash these socks? Because I hand wash a lot of things just like the soap and water. Alright. Hello from South Carolina. Hey Joyce Jordan. How are ya? Michelle, nice to see you. Aren't they great socks? Your grandma's name is Monica. And your mom's name is Kim. And they both helped do the socks. That's so amazing that 3 people got together to make me these magic socks. But Effie told me that they were magic socks about 3 weeks after you started making them. So something happened about 3 weeks in. Hey, Tangerine Layla, I'm taking your bed shot. You know, where you always sit on your bed and do your videos. I'm just like, this is a great shot. You know, now that I've got my bed going, I don't see why not. Soccerific. Thanks. I think that they look good on you too, Gabby. Thank you so much. Sexy socks or socksy? Thomas, you've said that before. Didn't you say something about, like, that's super socksy? Maybe it sounds better in a British accent. Uh, oh, right, it totally does. I'm not really super proud of my British accent because it's very muddled because I'm not British. Um, but I just said it kind of out loud, whisper, and it is funnier in a British accent. So there you are. Super socksy. Glad everybody's saying hello to each other. Whitney, how are you? So good to see you. I have your bowl. It's right there. So gorgeous. My uncle just made 12 juniper bowls, and my mom sold them all to the same person. Because he made some 5-inch, some 6-inch, some 7-inch, so that we would charge $11 an inch. So if it was a 1-inch bowl, it'd be $11. If it was a 3-inch bowl, it'd be $33. Your guys' bigger bowls are $100. So he made all these sizes, and someone bought them like that. Like, I didn't even have time to tell you guys about them. So yeah, things are going good. Hopefully Raven Song, you get a chance to grab that other bowl that's juniper, because it's not going to last long. But good to see everybody. Really loving to see everybody. Yes, the bed corner is the most comfy, absolutely. But most of the time I'm on my bed, whether I'm reading or watching television or sometimes doing my art, you know. And this isn't my normal bed. This isn't the bed from the old house. This is just a bed. And it's been killing my back. I got a tax return like 8 years ago, and it was hefty. And I spent like $4,000 on a new bed, you know, just so that I'd have a bed for 20 years that felt really good. And I need my bed back, you know. But in the meantime, it's okay. I love my socks. They're so pretty. They just feel so good. They feel so good. Oh no, Raven Song. No worries, girl. It's all fine. But definitely still have that one set aside for you, the one that you fancied. And so, let's do a Mad Libs before. Let me try and find Otis super quick, and if we can't find Otis, we'll just do a Mad Libs. Who likes Bob's Burgers? Raise your hand while I find my Otis bonus boo. Otis! What you doing by the window, buddy? What you doing by the window, buddy? What's going on? You wanna come on down here on camera? Such a nice day outside, huh? I know, Buster. It's a nice day outside. You're a good boy. Everybody says hello that they love you. Good boy, Otis. Come join us. No? No? Come on, Buster. Come here, buddy. Oh, you need to see what's going on the road. Alright, alright. Alright, fine. He's staring out the window and he doesn't really choose to leave the window, so I'm not going to make him leave the window. But I love him and I'm so glad that he's back in my life. I can't believe it. I have 21 of you here. It's a lot more than this morning. I think we only had like 5 or 6 people when we did Mad Libs. So here's how this goes, okay? Here's how interactive Mad Libs go. God, I love these socks. They feel like kind of like acupressure on the feet. Really good. All right, here's how interactive Mad Libs goes. We ask spirit guides. The spirit guides pick a good one. Aww, for this group of folks. Jimmy Pesto's survival kit. Okay, so how many people said that they know about Bob's Burgers? Let's see that. Hand raised. Uncle Badger. Perfect. So you'll play. And Tangerine just says burgers. I don't know if she likes Bob's Burgers. I will send you a picture, Gabby, absolutely, so that your mom and grandma can see them. Of course, of course. I'll do that right after, and if I forget, just send me a message. But I will remember. I said it out loud. I've used the law of attraction. You only had the first 2 seasons in the UK? Those are my favorite 2 seasons, to be honest. The first 2 seasons. So, if you know the first 2 seasons, you do know who Jimmy Pesto is. I'm looking for my pencil. There it is. This is from Tess. She said, happy thoughts. She sent me all these lovely pencils. Come on, show it. Happy thoughts. And so, today is happy thoughts. Alright, so the survival kit. I need someone to say a part of the body. Someone say a part of the human body. The first person to say it gets it. Okay, part of the body. Good job, Gabby, butt. Okay, a color. A color. A color. A color. It'll be way easier with more people. Way easier than this morning. Blue. Mystic Veteran got it. Blue. Okay, we need a type of food. Type of food. First person to type it. Type of food. Mexican. Okay. No, not an ethnicity of food, but an actual type of food. So, hold on, wait. We're not gonna use burger because it's Bob Burgers. What's a cockin'? What's a cockin', Joyce? I don't care, we're using it. Cockin' and do... Okay, another part of the body, and we've already said part of the body, so I'll go with the second person who said a part of the body was arm, and that was Mr. Veteran got arm. Now we need an occupation, which is your profession, which is your job. Somebody throw out an occupation. Oh, totally, Gabby, I get you. Occupation, military, okay. Okay, verb ending in ing. So verb is an action word, but we need the action word to end in ing. So like singing, throwing. Oh, there we go, jumping. Good job, Katie Ross, jumping. Way easier with more people. But Drougler, thank you for this morning. That was super fun. A plural noun, which means a noun, person, place, or thing, more than one. Plural noun. Uncle Badger wanking. That would have been a better one, probably. Wanking. The show's not always for children. If you aren't 16, you probably shouldn't watch this show. Here we go. Balls. Balls. Can we say bollocks? We're going to say bollocks. Which essentially means balls. Alright, good job, Kirsten. A person in the room, so we can name anybody in this room. I love how my numbers dropped. Not everybody wants to play Mad Libs. That's okay. A person in this room. That could be me or any of you. It's way more fun if we pick one of you, but that's okay if you don't. A person in this room. Uncle Badger. There we go. Oh, wait. Whitney said Otis. We're going to go with Otis. Otis B. Driftwood. Sorry, Uncle Badger. Oh, another person in the room will use Uncle Badger. Nice. An animal. Like a type of animal. Like, a duck, a cougar, an owl, a wolf, a sheep, a rabbit. I'm just looking at my taxidermy. A squirrel, a deer. Cougar, there we go. Cougar. At least we know the Wi-Fi is working. Same animal, so cougar. And an adjective. This is something that describes something else. Or something. An adjective. An adjective. Nice, Uncle Badger, a human. We are animals, aren't we? An adjective. Perky. We're going to use soxy. That's the funniest adjective of the day. So, sorry, Kirsten. Your perky got bumped for soxy. An article of clothing. Article of clothing. We just did soxy, so we'll go with Whitney's panties. Which in British are called what? Remember we talked about this yesterday on our episode? Panties aren't called panties in Britain. What are they called? Uncle Badger, go ahead and say. Hello, the sage Greenwich. So nice to see you. They're just called pants, aren't they? Knickers, right. Women's are called knickers. And then, okay, so would you ever call women's underwear pants? You would, though, right? Because Mark calls them pants in Peep Show, and they call them pants and all the... So knickers or pants, right? Pants aren't generally to men, right? All right, one more thing is a color. That's all we need is a color. A color! And then I can read this, and it's Jimmy Pesto's survival kit. A color. What's the first color that pops in your mind? Black, purple, red. First person to say it was black, but black is not a color, so we're gonna go to... Pink was Whitney was the next one. Pink. Okay. No, wait. White is not the color. It's the absence of all color. Black is all colors. I always get the two mixed up. Anyway. Jimmy Pesto's survival kit. We are doing Bob's Burgers Mad Libs. They're hilarious, especially when we have 15 to 21 people in the room. Okay. When challenged by his business rival, Bob follows the blue rule. A butt for a butt. He keeps the following on hand just in case. Aspirin for Jimmy's cocaine-induced arm aches. A military disguise for jumping into the pizzeria unnoticed. 2 matching bollocks for bribing Pesto's twins. Otis B. Driftwood and Uncle Badger. Oh, right. 2 matching bollocks for bribing Pesto's twins. Otis B. Driftwood and Uncle Badger. That's a horrible thing to say. A toy cougar for planting in Pesto's restaurant to detour customers. A real cougar might work too, if soxy. Photos of Jimmy with his panties off to pink mail him if necessary. And black would have just been the real word. Blackmail him if necessary. Let's do one more because we have a lot of people here. And then we'll be done. So, shades of yay. So we need a part of the body. 2 of them. 2 parts of the body. So I'll take the first 2 parts of the body I see. Parts of the body! Parts of the body. Breasts and buttocks. Okay, breasts. Buttocks. And we need 2 adjectives. So the first 2 adjectives I get, these are words that describe something. Adjectives. 2 adjectives. Thrust would be an adjective, right? Thrusting, perky, thrusting, perky. Hold on, let me see. Oh no, thrusting works. Alright. Thrusting and perky. Okay, a noun. A noun, which is a person, place, or thing, right? In Pictionary, they describe it as a person, place, or animal, but that always freaks me out, and it doesn't apply to Mad Lib. So Pictionary, what is going on? A rock and a car. A rock and a car. Oh wait, I'll use car for the next noun that we need. Oh, we don't need any more nouns, I'm sorry. Part of the body, but plural. So it couldn't be nose because you don't have 2 noses. It has to be like eyes, ears, feet. Plural part of the body. Nostrils. Very good job. Nostrils. We already used breasts. Same part of the body, so nostrils? Verb, so that is an action word. We need a verb and an animal. A verb and an animal. We are doing Mad Libs. Bob's Burgers Mad Libs. A verb and an animal. You really never know what you're going to get when you come onto the taxidermy, which I think that is the best part of it. Verb wanking. We're going to get it in here. Thomas is wanking. It's going to play so well. What's our animal? A bee. Okay. Okay, we need 2 colors. They need to be different. 2 colors. 2 colors. Yellow from Katie Ross. And what else do we have? 1 more color. Green. We need, an adjective. That's why you use pencil. An adjective. An adjective! Something that describes something. So, caring. That's an adjective, right? She's a caring person, right? Yeah. Good job, Joyce. Now we need a place. A place. Like, a place like the stream, the lake, the park, like a general place. A place. You should do a video where you draw something and we guess. Oh! Gabby, that sounds like so much fun. That sounds like, honestly, so much fun. We could play Pictionary, just me and you guys. Because here's the biggest problem with Pictionary. You need 4 people to play. What if we just did it one way and it was just super fun and I just drew random things and was... This is a big deal. I love interactive games too. You guys know I'm a witch. I've done over 800 videos on witchcraft. I'm kind of getting to the point where I keep a lot of it like private, but I still keep all those old videos up. Let's do more fun interactive stuff while trying to keep it witchy. I absolutely love the idea of Pictionary. I actually have it right here in this room. We should do it tomorrow or the next, well, tomorrow I'm moving, but the next day. Alright, so did we find a place? Did someone say a place? Who was the first one? Joyce Jordan said Hawaii. Now we need a part of the body and a number, and then we can read it. And it's called Shades of Yay. A part of the body and a number. I I do have a whiteboard. Well, I have a chalkboard, and I also have a whiteboard. Oh my gosh. Right, on a whiteboard so that we can be like, you know, conscious of that. Conscious of the earth and that. Alright, so the number was 7. And the body part was toe. Okay, ready, you guys? Alright. Let's make it the big toe. Just because that'll be better. Alright, so we are reading Babs Burger's Mad Libs, one of my favorite shows ever. Mad Libs, Shades of Yay. From breasts to buttocks. No, wait. From breast shadow to buttock stick. No one knows how to apply makeup better than Tammy Larson. Here are a few of her thrusting tips. Make sure your face is perky and dry to start. Look straight into the rock and apply evenly. Stuck in your nostrils when, suck in your nostrils. So like this. Like you would suck in your neck, but suck in your nostrils when you apply blush to your nostril bones. Then puff your cheeks out like a bee and wank some powder on. See, Thomas, I told you when wanking fell in, it would be great. But it wasn't a verb ending in ing, so I had to make it wank. Remember, good girls wear yellow lipstick and caring girls wear green. Never leave the Hawaii without tissues and a big toe lash curler. And be sure to reapply every 7 hours at least. I honestly, and that was a good one. I honestly think that the Pictionary idea of like interactive games will be so much fun. I'm not at all saying that I'm leaving witchcraft on YouTube. I'm just saying that like right now I've got so much going on. I'm not settled yet. So in this in-between part where I'm kind of like starting to be settled, not exactly knowing who I am at the moment because my whole life has literally been flipped upside down and back again and then back upside down. I'm doing my best, and I hope that you guys love and understand that, and I know that you do. So below, I desperately need Etsy orders, and I would love for anybody to join Patreon. Shannon, who is Shadow Witch, joined Patreon, and she just got 11 or 15 videos from my Patreon that are exclusive. So if you want to join that, please go ahead below. In the meantime, Gabby, I'm going to so enjoy these socks. I love them. I love them to bits. Thank you so much, and I'll take some pictures for you and your family. These socks mean so much to me. I understand now why Effie said that they are magic socks. They were made by 3 generations of people who are loving and supporting me. Such a beautiful energy. Let's say goodbye to me. Kiss, kiss, ta. And then we'll say goodbye to Effie and all the other kids and give a kiss, kiss, ta. So here's all the other kids. Here's our duck. Here's our owl. Here's our sheep. Here's our rabbit. And here's our queen. Say goodbye to the queen, guys. I love you so much. Have a beautiful day and kiss, kiss, ta. Bye-bye.